And we are not going to take off the hat because Felicia has a mullet. Courtesy of COVID. Having fun with stock footage, take 2. A number of weeks ago now, I got contacted by Artgrid to try out their service and produce a video about it. So for full transparency, yes, Artgrid did ask for this video. No, they didn't have any say about what this video included. Anything that I say is my own words, my own thoughts, like every single video on this channel. Yes, they did provide me with a subscription to their service so that I could try it out, obviously. And they've also given me an affiliate link, which is linked down below, so you can check that out if you like. But no, this video wouldn't exist if I didn't think that their service would be useful to you, or that you wouldn't find this video interesting. With all that said, for this video, I have teamed up with another creative, Dilara. I've linked her stuff down below so you can go check her out. She's done a couple of spoken word poems, and she allowed me to use one of her spoken word poems to create this video.
We were once. We were close. Once. We were you. We were me. In the nights. In the drinks. In the silences between the street corners. In the whisperings of the bedroom city lights. We were you. We were me. We were. We were.
I never really thought of the benefits of using stock footage until this year. With everything that's going on in the world right now, it's very hard to stay creative. Artgrid provides high quality, beautiful stock footage that you can use to fill in gaps in any project, or in the case of what Dilara and myself have done here, create a whole video. We were able to creatively tell a story by putting clips together that by themselves wouldn't have had much context. The poem that's written by Dilara is a love letter to Istanbul, the city where she used to live. I think it's a beautiful reminiscing moment, so I took all of that inspiration and all of that information from Dilara, and I took it to Artgrid to try and find clips that fit some sort of story. Dilara did provide clips of Istanbul, so we did use them as some of the overlays, but we did need something to tie it all together, some sort of thing that's grounded in reality, not just a bunch of random clips. And after a little bit of searching, I found a bunch of clips of a woman painting in a studio. It's quite moody lighting, it looked really nice, and I thought it would be a nice basis for a story. A woman sitting in an art studio, reminiscing about her time in Istanbul. It's nice to find collections like this because everything matches. Everything looks like it belongs together instead of just a bunch of different clips from here and there. I like that once I found one of the clips, I was able to find all of the other clips, and I was able to even look at the artist's profile and take a look at the other work that they had on offer. I really like how intuitive the search function is on Artgrid. It was really easy to narrow down to get exactly the perfect clip for the project just by adding tags. Then it's just a matter of adding it to your cart, checking out, and then downloading the footage accordingly to how you want it. You have a whole bunch of resolution options. You also have the information of what camera it was shot on, what resolution it was shot in, and a bunch of other information that might be pertinent to the edit. Now, one thing I did find kind of irritating is the fact that you can't actually bulk download anything. You have to click on the individual clips and then download them. I did ask Artgrid about this one because I was a bit unsure. It was a little bit tedious to just click on all of the clips. Mind you, I was downloading a lot of them, but they did have a reasoning for it. It's because they have to generate licenses per clip, so it's just easier to manage on their behalf if things are downloaded separately. It's not a big issue, but it's just a time saver, really. Totally fine. Another cool thing that we used inside the clip is the use of inky patterns and flares as transitions and overlays. There was an awesome selection of these clips on Artgrid, and having these sort of clips opened up a new door of creativity for me. I had a lot of fun playing with the transparency of the layers, playing with keying out certain parts, inverting images, making them look the most interesting I could. And I never thought of seeking these sort of things out on a stock footage website. It's not something I would have thought of, finding transition shots and finding different overlays. I would have thought of just getting, you know, very basic shots to put together some sort of motivational ad. And that's what I think of when I think of stock footage. I think of memes and then corny motivational videos. But the only clips I encountered on Artgrid are high quality and shot by professionals. And most importantly, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of choice, there's a lot of options, and there's those collections, like I said, that's really nifty. In any case, very easy to find what you need, and there's a whole lot of options for you. Thanks to Artgrid for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel as well, there is a link down below that you can check out Artgrid on. If you decide to go for an annual subscription, you can get 2 extra months. And obviously, thank you so much to Dilara for making this video possible, for allowing me to use your poetry to create something beautiful. Again, there's a link down below to Dilara's work. You can check that out down there. Link of the week, that'll also be down there as well. This week Have you heard of Quannah Chasinghorse? She's a young Indigenous activist living in Alaska who's advocating for the Arctic, the protection of the Arctic, advocating for the environment in general, for Indigenous rights, for land rights. There's a whole bunch of different issues that are going on in the world right now. She's just a voice for good, and I think she's a really amazing person. I'm going to leave a link down below to her socials, to a couple of articles about what she's been up to, so that you can keep up to speed with her, because I think she's somebody definitely to watch and support, especially in these times. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.